Neither birth nor sacraments, nor study nor ancestry can decide whether a person is twice born, that is, a Brahmin. The Mahabharata declares, character and conduct only can decide. In his ever-illuminating book, Autobiography of a Yogi, Sri Paramhansa Yogananda also said, the origin of the caste system, formulated by the great legislator Manu, was admirable. He saw clearly that men are distinguished by natural evolution into four great classes: those capable of offering service to society through their bodily labor, Shudras; those who serve through mentality, skill, agriculture, trade, commerce, business life in general, Vaishyas; those whose talents are administrative, executive, and protective, rulers and warriors, Kshatriyas; those of contemplative nature, spiritually inspired and inspiring, Brahmins. In footnotes of the same chapter it says, inclusion in one of these four castes originally depended not on a man's birth, but on his natural capacities, as demonstrated by the goal in life he elected to achieve. An article in East West, that is a magazine published by Self-Realization Fellowship for January 1935, tells us. This goal could be, first, kama, desire, activity of the life of the senses, Shudra stage. Second is artha, gain, fulfilling but controlling the desires, Vaishya stage. Third, dharma, self-discipline, the life of responsibility and right action, Kshatriya stage. And fourth, moksha, liberation, the life of spirituality and religious teaching, Brahmin stage. These four castes render service to humanity by body, mind, willpower, spirit. A system that was created in order to find individuals' strengths and qualities, and thereby make it easier for one to choose a suitable role or occupation in the society to be able to serve and receive, and hence make the most of the skills and inclinations one was born with. Over an extended period of time in the Dark Ages, as ignorance began to take over the consciousness of many, a sense of superiority and inferiority started unfolding among the people, only to get darker and murkier with time. Think about it. When it is time for us to use bodily power to fulfill our goals or duties, then does that become any less significant than the use of mind power? And similarly, when we make use of the power of our mind to solve our day-to-day problems or earn, then does that become inferior to using the power of our will? And so, using willpower to attain a goal can't be undermined either. And though the many true religions of the world unanimously consider the goal of finding true divine within us the highest, they never taught us to judge, look down upon, or condemn others, since that one divine lives within each one of us. As we pursue one stage after the other over a long period of time, how can then we undermine the lessons each stage brings about within our consciousness? Chasing one desire after the other, we learn the consequences of such pursuit. So we learn to fulfill and yet control the senses, but still remain somewhat unsatisfied. That teaches us to live with self-discipline and commit right actions. Yet, the soul is thirsty for something deeper, and we eventually land upon the stage of pursuing the spirit within. Today, the world is experiencing the outcome of ignorance by holding on to wrong conditioning and low to no self-introspection. Any form of introspection requires the sharp focus of one pointed awareness. A scattered awareness gathers a scattered mind, which only brings about unclear results. Hence, techniques, that help to counter the many problems barring us from perceiving clearly and wisely are the need of the hour. You might find yourself at a certain stage of evolution and yet can't deny the importance of a focused mind. So, if you're willing to incorporate some techniques in your everyday life, feel free to take a look at my other recordings in this podcast. Or find other systems that resonate with you and make that your everyday ritual to gain the one pointed focus of a clear mind and experience it, gently enabling the true understanding of the innumerable mysteries of the universe.